Hey, welcome to my new series. So I know I've talked in the past about being concerned about playing RPGs for the series, or for the channel rather. And I know in a link to the past I was talking about doing Dragon Quest VIII, possibly for the 20-year anniversary. But I felt like playing Earthbound, and you know, that's just what I'm gonna do, I guess. I'll probably skip the intro video, the showing different parts of the game, just simply because of like spoilers of areas and stuff. But I'm playing on my SNES Classic. I do have a copy of it on the SNES, but it's a reproduction cartridge of the um, Earthbound Uncut ROM. So they kind of like basically retranslated the Japanese version, so it has stuff in it that I'm not sure I really want to show on my channel. Although it is like, different things like bars are bars and drunk people are drunk people and stuff, but like there's, the Magic Ant situation. I don't want to show that on my channel, if you get what I mean. So we're going to go with fast text speed, obviously. Stereo, plain flavor, mint flavor. Ugh. Strawberry's not bad. Banana, you know what? Let's go banana. His name is... Let's see, do they have... Yeah, they do have that. So his name is gonna be... Fork. Her name is going to be... Spoon. I hope I have enough for one of those. I think I do have enough for that one. This bastard's name is gonna be... Spork. And his name is gonna be... Knife. That's the gang. The gang's all there. What is my pet's name? His name is Plate. What is my favorite homemade food? Can I only have 5 letters, I wonder? So my favorite homemade food... God, there's so many of them, it's hard to choose. But... I think I'm going to say... I don't think country fried steak is going to fit in there. So I'll just say like F, C, H, K, no, not that one, backspace, because I don't think I can, yeah, I can't put more than one. So that's going to stand for fried chicken. How about that? Homemade fried chicken is the best. What is my favorite thing? I don't know. Let's say... I think I'm going to spell this right. Let me double check my spelling real quick just to make sure it actually will fit. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good contender. I'm gonna say humor. We're at fork, spoon, spork, and knife. Our dog's name is Plate. Fried chicken and humor. That's good by me. Sounds perfect. in the middle of nowhere, Buttsville. In the middle of the night, in the year of 1990X. There's the hotel, there's the motel, and there's the Holiday Inn. We're at Onett or Onett, a small town in Eagle Land. I think Eagle Land is supposed to be America, right? Or is it like a play on England? Well, I know the first game takes place right out in America, in the old forgotten time of 1880, and by that I mean 1980, because it starts in 1880 technically and ends in 1980. And we're at Fork's house. He's sleeping, as you do at night, except me because I work overnight. I sleep during the day. What's that? Oh, what was that? You know, it's not my problem. At this point in time, I would just roll over in bed and say it's not my problem. You gotta go check that out. Sounds like the cops are out there. I'm gonna say real quick, I really like Earthbound. I think it's great. I think it's really funny. I think it's really clever. But I honestly like the first Mother the best, even more than part 3. We got $20. Hot damn. What was that noise? Fork, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to go check it out? Okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I ask you not to go. At least change your jammies before you go. Yep. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. See what our sister's doing. Hey sis, what's up? What's up, yo? Hey bro, did that sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? Were you already awake? I'm gonna steal your cracked bat. Go ahead and put it on. One of the things that kind of is... Let's see, we just use it, right? Did I equip it? No. Okay. One of the things about Earthbound, the Earthbound series, is it kind of suffers from like a lot of old RPG series problems, which is like inventory space is really something you got to manage. Be careful. Come home as soon as you can. Okay. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? Because I'm nosy. That's why. I don't know if I'm going to talk to everybody, but there's some pretty funny dialogue. I want to go home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteor situation too closely. Don't panic. It's just a... What? A meteor? That? Who? I fell? I just want to... What? Go home? Onett police are infamous for closing roads, and if something is going on, we are going for the world record. What up, kid? Did you hear the big bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I wanted to be the first to see it, okay? I'm going to try and be the first to get there. Is it this way? Or is it down and around? Do you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto. Shut up, cop. What do you got to say? A meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. You kids are wandering around, and I'm hungry. I hate my job. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop alone. Take this. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? Keep running into stuff. I forgot how like easy it is to get caught up on corners. Hey, you! Don't you know what time it is? Get back to your dormitory! Locomotomosis! This is bread, isn't it? Bread roll. No forks about it. It's a bread roll. No problem here. Hey, Fork. Hi, buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I'm always eating garlic and work out to make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you, whoops. I almost told you about my, by the way, Fork, did you check my billboard? I wrote a message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? Treasure Hunter, this is Liar Exaggerates' house. That meteorite looks different than usual. It's strange and marvelous in, well, a mysterious way. Oh. Nice timing, Fork. Will you do something about... I'm going to call him Porky instead of Pokey. He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? No. You're not friends, but aren't you neighbors? Come on, help me out here. I mean, neighbors aren't always friends. Clear out my way. Clear out my way. Whoops, my mistake. Yeah, he ends up saying, like, clear out of way out, get out of my way. Shh. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to you, guy. Get up. You get out of my way. Hey, Fork. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the the officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow I, Porky, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Hey, can you make sure to get me some pork rinds there? Some really good ones. Not those cheap ones, you know, the ones that suck. The ones that are good, that cost money. I know you're good for it, Porky. I know you can handle it. Well, I guess there's nothing to do but to go back to bed. You know. When there's nothing to do, just go to bed. That's good advice. We got a long journey back home. Mom's outside like, welcome home, Fork. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now? Or... It's like, it's good off the bed now. Yes. The yes-no thing kind of like made it seem like it was a question when it wasn't. Later that night. Oh, God, what is it now? Can a guy just get some shut-eye around here? Good thing I got that cracked bat. I'm going to crack somebody over the head with it. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. My land. Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? What do you got to say, doggy? I've got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm going to lie still for now. Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed. Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as always. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know, the sharks, they're the local ruffians, and they were running, they were really going wild. Suddenly I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm going to get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? No. I must refuse. If you refuse me, I'll say something that'll cut you like a knife. No. Okay, I won't say anything to hurt you. No. So basically, it's the same thing over. It's the but thou must Dragon Quest moment. Okay, good, buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you go say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? I know that dog is unreliable, but you should take Plate along. The cracked bat in Tracy's room, you mean in my pocket? Could help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go right. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. All right. New clothes secured. Time to go clean up someone else's mistake again. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here is a cookie. Oh, thanks. You can also leave anything you don't need with me. Do you want to leave? Do you want me to hang on to something? No, thank you. Be careful. Yeah, sure, you're cool. Whatever. Thanks, Mom. Do you want me to go with you? Yes. Guess I have no choice. Let's go. Come on, Plate. Plate joins you. Plate's so adorable. Look how adorable that little bastard is. Alright, you go out in front, and I'll follow at safe distance. Let's go. Pokey, or Porky, joins you. What now? Yellow. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record for you of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? Withdrawing your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero at least. Ha 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 ha, slam. Bastard trying to take my credit. God, he acts like he, since he pays my bills, that he's the one that, gets all the credit here. And we have encountered the runaway dog. We're just gonna, do some combat. Porky played dead. Plate barked. Alright. That was like, what, 21 damage? A 4 experience, leveled up to level 2, offense by 1, HP by 3, PP by 2, realize the power of life up. We're not at that level yet where enemies will run away. So the way this works is it's got a normal battle, and that's where the screen did what it did, where it was like kind of translucent gray. It has a preemptive strike, where if you walk up behind an enemy, the screen will actually do that same kind of thing, but green. And there's like, an enemy snuck up on you, so the screen's red, and it's you get an attack. You get the ability to strike first if it's green. They get an ability to strike first if it's red, and then it's just a normal battle anyway. These are psychic butterflies. They make a sound that sounds very much so like the song Dreamweaver to me, but what it does is it makes you relax and it gives you PP back. And they'll respawn if you walk. Sometimes they'll respawn if you walk off and come back. So that's a pretty good way to if you're level grinding in an area with it, to keep yourself, taken care of. A lot of battles to begin with are going to be very the same. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to end up editing any battles out. If I do, it's probably going to be because I did the same fight 3 or 4 times in a row, and it was just waste of time, But I don't know. I feel like there's enough going on in the fights in this game that for the most part, it's worth keeping them in. If I was playing Mario RPG or something like that. But I can see how they would probably get a little obnoxious after a while. So if they're this, like I said, if they're the exact same fights over and over and over again, multiple times in a row, I might edit it out. But then I think I said something very similar about that in Pokemon and ended up fighting the same, trainers that had the same type of enemy, the same type of Pokemon multiple times in a row. So I don't know how reliable I am when I say that. Porky pretend to cry. I'm going to eat the bread roll. Maybe I'll eat the bread roll outside of battle. The reason I'm going to go ahead and eat up the cookie and the bread roll instead of using the life up is because I don't know if it's right now or if it's in a little bit. There's going to be some crow enemies that will just steal the food out of your inventory. So I'd rather just use it, not hoard it, I might do a little level grinding in between videos. I don't know about that. We'll see. This is not really a game that requires a lot of grinding, but at the same time, there are times when it's I'm going to have to do it just so it works a little smoother, There's liar exaggerate. Hey. I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man. Oh! I knew it was going to be such a... If I knew it was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. Well, plate's cracked. Caution. There are still lots of fires burning here, and there it's hot. Well, that's a meteor. I wonder how much they pay for it up at the college. What? Oh. You want me up? Porky, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Porky got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad you're okay, at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Gee, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real bigger brother. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Picky joins you. I think I'm gonna make it back home before I call the episode. Fork, do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? No. No, come on, you must hear it. I need your boots, your motorcycle, and your clothes. A bee. I am not. I am from 10 years in the future, and in the future all is devastation. Gygus, universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare's rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Fork. This, I believe. Gygus' monstrous plans must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. Now go, and by that I mean go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Fork. Did you listen to what I told you? Nope. I hate to go over it again, but I guess I'll start over. We hear it on Unrise. I am a bee. Yeah. Well, it's literally the same thing over. I think it's kind of funny that they give you that option, and like in Ocarina of Time they really mess you up, because the first time they give you the option with Gabora, the giant owl, they give you the ability to say yes or no, and it's like, did you understand that? Yes or no? And then it like changes to, do you want me to repeat that like immediately? So every time you hit yes after that, he just keeps repeating it. You are an exceptional as I expected you to be. And Buzz now joins you. Fork, looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Geez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. Come on, fat boy, let's go. Gotta go home. You woke me up. We got a school in the morning. Can you believe this crap, Picky? I'm gonna be exhausted. I got a big test. Biggest test of my life. It's gonna be one of those tests that decides my entire grade and makes the rest of the tests throughout the years not important. You know, like in those 90s sitcoms where this thing kind of happens all the time, and it's like, that's not how it works. Anyway, oh, what? What's this? It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygus' plans, but Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. And we fight the Starman Jr. And these are like... One of the things I love about old RPGs is they have you fight an enemy from like way later in the game. And like... In this instance, like... It doesn't matter, like... Buzz is gonna keep us from dying. With a psychic shield and stuff. But like... An extremely strong enemy that like... You can barely do anything to, and then you're fighting them as normal enemies, and then it's like not even a big deal. It kind of shows you how quickly or like how far you've come in such a short amount of time, kind of deal. I like that. I always appreciated that because like there are some games that do that really, really well. That just kind of show you how far you've come and how great it is. Like, you know, that you've really improved and gotten stronger and stuff. And then there are a lot of games where it's like they really balls that up. A good example of one that does it incredibly well, in my opinion, is Super Metroid. Because Samus goes from being incredibly slow and clunky to like super agile and fast. And if you get later in the game and you decide to take off the upgrades that make you like that, you go back to being really clunky again, and it's like a night and day difference at that point. But we should be wrapping this up pretty soon, right? Oh, he smashed him. Smash his critical hit. Starman Jr. was defeated. I'm pretty sure he had over 200 hit points of damage. Yeah, I think you're pretty much guaranteed to level up off that fight. Guts went up. Guts, I think, is like... If I remember correctly, that stat determines if you're going to survive like a killing blow with 1 HP or something. Vitality went up. IQ went up. Maximum HP went up by 12. Maximum PP went up by 3. Whew. I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so he can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygus, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent, due to Gygus' influences over the evil in their minds. Oh, I already read that part. It is the truth, so listen. I think if we try to go back to my house, they're like, we gotta go back to our house. Ugh. Hey, lady. Where in the Sam Hill have you boys been? I'll have to think of a suitable punishment. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. Come here, you little bastards. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. I may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of that loan, my family now lives in poverty. My husband is... my husband is much too lenient on the children. Oh well, nice guys finished last. That's the story of our life. Hey! I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. I think it's actually a rhinoceros beetle originally. I was much weaker than I thought. So you must now begin your adventure. See, you... Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gygus on your own power your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onett. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Yeah. All right. You are a very intelligent young man. And oh, the pain. Everything is getting dark. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It's the Sound Stone. You record the melodies of the from the 8 your sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. But did you want to hear the story one more time? No, I don't. Good. See, they pull that bullshit. They do that in Ocarina of Time all the time. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Got the Sound Stone, and he's dead. Go home and see Mom. We gotta go tell Mom of our grand adventure. But we get this beautiful fanfare, and the sun starts coming up. It's bright. It's bright. Oh, here comes this guy. I always forget about this guy. Pictures taken instantaneously. I am a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say fuzzy pickles. Wow, that's a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Well, later, kid. You imagine how obnoxious life would be if every time a life-changing event happened, or a big event happened, like a guy came spiraling from the top of the screen and like made you take a picture. You're back. Don't bother yourself with talking now. You look too tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some F chicken and scoot up to bed. Well, I feel refreshed. That was a good night's rest. And by that I mean 20-minute nap, because it's daytime. I don't want to go out anymore. I don't care if everyone thinks I'm stubborn mutt. Good morning, Sleepy Bones. Are you ready to start your adventure? I'm so proud of you, my little man. It's growing up too fast. The only thing about this game I think that sucks, and I'm going to be honest, it's something that I think everybody struggles with from time to time, is that Ness gets homesickness and you have to call your mom or visit your mom periodically to keep that from happening. And if you don't, it's like he'll start missing a lot. He will just refuse. It's like being too high of a level with a Pokemon. They just don't do anything. Fuck, it's your dad. I deposited $41 into your bank account. Take away from what you've spent, you should now have $71 in the bank. Well, experience to get to the next level, 13. Anyway, what do you need from me? Record. All done. Your dear old dad was also thinking about hitting the hay for the night. Created a record of your adventure to this point. Good night, sleep tight, continue. Fork, you like to work hard just like your mother. But I don't think it's good to work too hard. Click. So it might be a sad way to end this beginning of this, or of the series. But Shigesato Itoi, the creator of this series, did an interview with Iwata and someone else back several years ago, and it was about why he wasn't planning on doing a Mother 4. And he gave the reason why in the first 2 games the dad is just on the phone and you never see the dad. And the reasoning he gave was that it was because he and his wife had gotten a divorce, and most of the time he only got to speak to his daughter over the phone. And so he made the games. One of the reasons he even made the games was like to try and like connect with his daughter. And so the reason the reason you never see the dad and it's on the phone is because it was like a relatable thing of like, there are some kids who don't really get to see their parents all that often, one parent or the other, because of divorce and stuff, and they only get to talk to them over the phone. But I thought I would go ahead and just say that, because it reminded me of that when I was on did the phone call. But saying that to say this, I think I'm going to end the episode here. I'm debating on if I'm going to make the episodes, instead of trying to be 20 to 25 minutes, do it like 30-ish, you know, roundabouts. This one's definitely over 30. But saying that to say this, I appreciate you watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.